Tite Kubo's finest work, Bleach, chapter 620. Whoa. So, Juha is going to absorb the Soul King in its entirety. And I don't know how it's going to work exactly, because there's still some parts of the Soul King missing, like the Soul King's legs, the Soul King's left arm, and so on and so forth. And maybe that's the reason why, after he absorbed Mimi Hagi-sama, which probably means that Ukitake is actually dead, I think. I'm not too sure. Though they did show you a scene of Urahara and company. They're still there. Like, I don't get it. Like, Urahara and company are still there, just chilling, having a picnic. They're not really, like, making that much effort to actually get up there and try and assist Ichigo. Ichigo and company are not falling. So it's kind of like, it's like a weird cycle, because now you're going to have Urahara and company go up there. And where's Ichigo? Oh, they fell back down. And Ichigo down there. When you go back up, it's like, ugh. So, this weird little circle that's going on right now that may occur, I don't know, maybe they're going to be able to survive and be A-okay. Maybe Chad has some, like, flying powers and he can fly around with them. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe you're going to have Orihime use her disc and, like, they're all going to float around. I don't know. But either way, the whole thing here is that, not a disc, the shield thing, whatever. The whole thing here is that, at this point in time, Juha is going to absorb the Soul King. Now, this is going to, I mean, he already absorbed Mimi Hagi-sama, and his powers, I can tell, have risen exponentially, and he was already powerful as all hell beforehand. One finger. He points down, and like some black arrow just, gets larger, and like it just, flies down. And I'm thinking that it's like a weird extension of the Blood Vein, because it has the same confounds, it has the same structure as the Blood Vein, just more refined and clearly much more powerful. That's very, very obvious. Now, what's also fascinating is you have we them boys, we them boys come out there. The miracle, I believe in miracles. He's there. Pernina was there in the last chapter. X-Axis. Where's Hashfund? Now, I still believe that the Royal Guard are a factor in this, even though they were taken out, for the most part, off screen. I mean, granted, you did have Nimaya have his speed blitz session. However, I think Hashfald is there to make sure that they're on lock. To make sure that their heads have left their shoulders clean. Because I still got a funny feeling that somehow, some way, the Royal Guard are going to come back into this and be a factor. Now, that being said, Juha right now is looking unstoppable. And you have, at the beginning of the chapter, Uryu pretty much stated, like, listen, I'm a Quincy. I'm going to go with my boys. But I still can't trust Uryu in the respects of joining the Quincy's full on, because the change in itself was too sudden, number one, but also number two, it's the fact that he didn't let X-Axis shoot at Ichigo. X-Axis, I can pierce all things. That's a pretty potent power. However, Uryu decides to shoot an arrow at Ichigo, and it's because he wanted to leave him alive when he was falling down. And that's kind of weird, because that's kind of like, so, instead of letting X-Axis kill Ichigo in mid-flight, or in mid-fall, you're gonna let Uryu, like, have Uryu shoot an arrow at Ichigo, I guess maybe wound him, so he's not obviously, well, I should say give him a less of a severe wound. There's no guarantee that X-Axis would have actually killed Ichigo, but still, the wound would have been more severe, because he can just puncture anything. In case of Ishida's arrow, is not as severe from a damage standpoint. So Ichigo has a chance to recover in mid-flight, especially if he does his Bankai and like, he can recover on the spot. So, I'm not too sure. But that in of itself lets me know that Ishida Uryu is not 100% with them boys. We them boys. Okay? So, that's what I'm thinking right now. And that's it. That's a chapter. So, the chapter, again, very simple, very straightforward. there's actually a chance that Yoriichi has done something in that, area, because she fell down first because of Perninda. So because she fell first, she may have had some type of like maybe she did a keto of some type. I remember during the Soul Society arc, you had, I think it was Kira and you had Hinamori do these ketos where it was like a weird elastic gel that could like, break their fall. And she may have done the same thing or something very similar keto, and she is caught, Ichigo and company, before they fell through all the barriers. So again, it's very possible, but I can't guarantee it. No one can guarantee it. And right now, Society is back crumbling because Minihagi-sama has been ripped off from the Soul King. And you have Juha pretty much state, while he's doing this, it doesn't matter if you can see the future. It doesn't matter if you can see the future, because the difference in our powers are too great. You see, that in of itself may have been an underlining way of Kubo stating how Juha is going to be bested. Because even if Juha can see the future, if someone appears like a Fusion Ha version of Ichigo and Mugetsu form and Aizen, then he will be bested. And fucking Ichigo and Aizen Fusion Ha dancing, whatever. And voila, there you go. So yeah, you can see the future, but you ain't stopping me. You just can't. You can't shut me down. So it is what it is. You gotta have the power to back up your abilities. That's just, the way it is. So that's it. I'm done. KOL. And the chapter overall, okay chapter, okay plus, and I will see you guys and gals later. I'll go good. Rate the video, comment, subscribe. Have a nice one.